Hello, my name is Mark and I am a British professional voiceover artist, and today we're going to be comparing two of the industry's heavy hitter microphones. We have the Sennheiser MKH416 and the Neumann TLM103. So why might you choose one microphone over the other? Well, tonally, you might think that these microphones sound similar, or they are almost like analogous to each other. The truth of the matter is that while they do fit similar voices, so if you have a 103 and you like the sound, a 416 will probably work very well for you as well, they do kind of approach things in a different way. The 416 is very famous for cutting through mixes. It's clear, it's crisp, it's kind of easier to work with, especially if you have if you don't have audio post-production in whatever voiceover you may be recording. If you are the audio person in whatever it is that you're recording, this might be a better microphone. Whereas the 103 is really a microphone which it has more detail, it has more warmth. If there is a studio that is comfortable working with audio, especially if you work with a good post-production company, then this may be a more suitable option. Both of them can work quite well though, and while the 416 can cut through the mix more, the 103 can still cut through a mix, I would say just not as effectively. It's not a neutral sound, definitely not a neutral sound, but I do believe it is a more natural sound. It captures a bit more of the entire voice, whereas the 416 is really more direct. It can capture at a greater distance. Think about how you might want to use those two microphones. I actually think the 416 can be quite useful for audio guides and e-learning, which sounds unusual, but you can actually put it further away from you and still have it capture your voice clearly while not necessarily capturing as many mouth sounds. You don't have to worry about plosives because it's far away from you. You can even position it really like a boom microphone, and that makes it versatile in one way. So the way you can position it makes it quite versatile. It's also nice to not have a microphone in front of your face. I quite like having it positioned a bit like this. I move it around at times, but when I don't want to think about the microphone, maybe for more conversational or natural or authentic reads, I do quite like using the 416 because I don't look at the microphone, whereas the TLM103 invites you in. For better or worse, there is some content that really benefits from that, and there are lots of clients that do really like that classical voiceover voice, shall we say. But apart from that, I've been going back and forth between these two microphones. Do let me know if there's one that you prefer, or if there's one that you think sounds better on my voice. I'd be very curious to hear that. Anyway, that's been a quick demonstration, and I hope you have a lovely day.